You have four elements. There's earth, wind, water, and fire. Earth is pretty much everything that you see here. We have these fucking cars, the phone that I'm holding in my hand. All this shit is earth. The paper money that we play with, it's made from cotton. It's practically growing off of a tree. But then we're using it, we're exchanging all our time using these chips in this artificial reality, when in fact all this shit is free. And if you don't know how to generate the four elements for yourself, you're a fucking slave. Somebody else has power over these four elements. And that's why we need to know how to create our own electricity, to create our own water, to get our own food, and to build our own shelter. And then once you can do that, then you're not relying on somebody, and you're finally free. You're no longer a slave. But then as of right now, all these things are in somebody else's hand, and somebody has power over me, and I'm playing their fucking game, working for paper. Because at the moment, I'm not able to generate the four elements by myself. If you go to Costa Rica, you pick the fruit off of the tree, you eat it, and then all that nature requires back from you is to give your soil back to the earth. You give your soil back to the tree. For oxygen, I breathe in the oxygen and I breathe out carbon. And that is the cycle. But the way that we're living, working for the fucking paper, it's completely artificial, it's not real, and it's keeping us in fucking slavery. So I'm gonna go on YouTube, I'm gonna learn how to build a fucking house. I'm gonna get solar panels, and I'm gonna generate my own electricity, so I'm not relying on someone else. I'm gonna collect rainwater or get it from a waterfall, and it'll be clean. It ain't gonna be fluoridated, have hydrofluoric acid and chlorine in it that's killing me. And then in this artificial reality, living in Babylon, even our fucking air is being poisoned. These motherfuckers are spraying shit in the air. So I need to move. I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna move to Costa Rica. I have a beautiful place out there. It's a ranch house. I can have 16 acres of land, plant my own coffee, and I'm gonna generate these four elements on my own. And then when I could finally create my own shelter, which is earth, and then have my own air, which is just fucking breathing, and I'm gonna get back the carbon, and I'm gonna be able to get my own water, then I'll finally be free. I won't be a slave anymore, working for somebody else, playing a fucking game that I'm never able to get ahead, and somebody else is profiting off of me because they have these four elements in their hands. And going to one of these stupid fucking schools, we weren't taught shit. You're not taught how to harness your own electricity and to create your own water and to pick some fruit off of a fucking tree, and it's free. It's fucking free. But then the way you keep an animal in slavery is you take their food supply and then you put it in the food store, and then you put the middleman is the dollar, the fucking earth, the piece of paper that grows off of a fucking tree. So you enslave these fucking people because they don't know how to utilize, and they don't know, none of us in Babylon, we don't know how to create these four elements on our own. But that's what I'm gonna set my mind on, and all my time is gonna go towards generating these four fucking elements on my own, because I need to get the fuck out of slavery. I need to get the fuck out of Babylon. Earth, wind, water, and fire. Once you harness these four elements, you're no longer a slave.